Hello again everyone, welcome back to another video on this wonderful platform we call the internet. And well, this time, all I have to say really is that Activision is a trash company. And at this point I'm actually convinced that they're worse than EA, to be honest. So, yeah. So, pretty much right from the bat really, my first thing as to why I think they're a trash company is, well, not the major reason, but it's a reason, is, well, the way they overhype this shit, which is why I think that Call of Duty is the most overhyped and overrated franchise of all time, right up there with Grand Theft Auto. But that Grand Theft Auto, or should I say Grand Theft Cringe, is not really the point of this video, but nonetheless, those are the two most overrated and overhyped video game franchises that I know of. But anyway though, back on topic. For starters is, well, the way they say that it's the biggest video game franchise of all time, well, not really, it's one of the biggest, it's not the biggest. And also, how they constantly suck their own dick on the back of almost every single game cover. The best selling franchise on Xbox or PlayStation, this, that, the other, so on and so forth. Now, it's one thing to hype up your game like that, but to say that it's the best selling, well, I'm sorry, but I find that a load of shit, to be honest. Like, and making it sound like, and they've been doing this shit since 2010, so having this shit on the back of their game covers, so yeah, make it sound like it's the best-selling video game franchise out there of all time, and that every other game franchise out there just flops every single time, you know? As if there aren't other video game franchises out there that are worth lots of money and sell well a lot of the time, such as, let's see, Doom, Mortal Kombat, Dark Souls, Final Fantasy, Need for Speed, Halo, Forza, and so many others. Assassin's Creed. I could just keep on going. Resident Evil, you name it. But no, according to the suits at Activision, no, all of those other game franchises I just mentioned are complete flops, and to be honest, it's a surprise that they're still making that those game franchises are still alive and have games coming out every few years and so on. So yeah, and as I think I mentioned in a couple of other videos, I'm pretty sure they just have that shit put on the back covers so that the high-ups can jerk off to it every single night, you know? I'm convinced that's the only reason why, to be honest. And now for one of the more major reasons is, well, they're scummy fucking practices, really. So, yeah, especially with the shit they pulled last year with Modern Warfare 3. So, that was supposed to be a DLC for the previous game, Modern Warfare 2. And, fucking, yeah, I was kind of looking forward to that, you know, like a first time ever story expansion for a Call of Duty game rather than just multiplayer shit like they used to do. But no, they decided to make it a quote-unquote premium full title and charge $110 for it. 110 Australian dollars, which is the 70 American dollars, I believe. So yeah, and pretty much it had all the other features that the previous game should have had, but they charge full game price for it. So pretty much you'd be paying $110 for an update, a patch for the last game, really. So yeah, and they said that it was the complete package. Well, yeah, I should fucking hope it's a complete package, considering it has all the features and content that the previous game should have had, such as, let's see, slide cancelling, whatever the fuck that is, I don't really know, but just going off what I've heard. Map voting, which has been in every single other game prior. What else? Some balancing and all that sort of stuff, so yeah, I should fucking hope it's the complete package. But yeah, and even at that, the campaign was turbo arse. So yeah, the whole open combat mission thing was kind of interesting, but it was just honestly, from what I saw and played for myself, it was just a glorified Warzone shit, to be honest. So, yeah. But of course, with all those issues with the multiplayer and all that, guess what works completely fine? The item shop, the bundle store, whatever you want to call it, where you can buy skins and all that stuff. That worked completely fine. And the only time I had an issue and was down to some shit, they fixed it right away. But everything else, no, they just refused to fix or take the whole goddamn life cycle of that game to fix. So, yeah. Now, I don't really blame the devs on that. It's probably Activision saying just to tell them when they can and can't do certain things. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I can say really on that. I don't really know what else to think of really, but yeah. There are several other things, but I just can't think of them. But those are the main two that I know of. Is them overhyping that shit all the time. Their scummy practices, especially with last year's game. Oh yeah, and the SBMM, the skill-based matchmaking. Dear God. So, honestly, at this point, Call of Duty is more scripted than WWE. So, yeah, why can't we just play games and have fun? And if we win, we win. If we don't, we don't. Just like in every other game. Like every other older Call of Duty game and every other shooter game out there, like X-Defiant and Battlefield and whatnot. So, yeah. Instead of having us take part in scripted shit. So, yeah. But, yeah, once again, it's funny how they refuse to talk about SBMM whenever someone brings up in an interview or whatever. It's almost as if they just aren't... It's almost as if they aren't allowed to talk to it under the terms of their NDA or some shit. Like, seriously. It's almost as if it's in their contract to not talk about it at all. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's about it, really, I think. So, yeah. Once again, Activision is a trashy company. And if anything, they can actually suck my dick sideways. And, well... yeah. Anyway, though, thank you for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe if you want to stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.